Hmm. Hey guys, David Aberon here, and today's video I'm going to share with you what I consider the truth behind the secrets. We've all heard, the secrets to success, and success leaves clues, and all these secrets, right? And really, once you embrace these secrets and start to do these things in your own business and life, depending on what you're trying to get success at, right? Then reveals what I consider the truth behind the secret. I'm going to share one of those with you today, and I consider these kind of some of the untold truths, really, when the rubber hits the road, kind of that kind of thing, right? What's really going on. So, one of the things that we speak of all the time for success is you read, right? You've got to read all the time, daily, really. And why is that? Well, it really kind of positions the mindset for success, because a lot of things come in and out of our lives, and if we have the mindset or the awareness to receive some of these things, it is really going to impact us greatly. And I truly believe that, and I encourage you guys to begin reading if you haven't are reading already. So one of the books I'm reading right now is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Awesome book, and it discusses some of the magic and the power of living in the now, and how once you begin to do that, things start happening. And they're already happening in most respects, and yet you're not aware of them. And so living in the now allows you to be aware of them. So read the book, it's awesome. But I want to read you an excerpt from this book here, and it goes like this. See if you can catch yourself complaining in either speech or thought about a situation you find yourself in, what other people do or say, or surroundings, your life situation, even the weather. To complain is always non-acceptance of what is. It invariably carries an unconscious negative charge. When you complain or make yourself into a victim, when you speak out, you are in power. So change the situation by taking action or speaking out if necessary or possible. Leave the situation or accept it. Everything else is madness. And he goes on to say this. Ordinary unconsciousness is always linked in some way with denial of the now. The now, of course, also implies the here. Are you resisting your here and now? Some people would always rather be somewhere else. Their here is never good enough. Though self-observation finds out that this is the case in your life, wherever you are, be there totally. If you find yourself here and now intolerably and it makes you unhappy, you have three options. 1, remove yourself from the situation. 2, change it. Or 3, accept it totally. If you want to take responsibility for your life, you must choose one of these three options. And you must choose it now. Then accept the consequences. No excuses, no negativity, no psychic pollution. Keep your inner space clear. So I wanted to bring that up because it really just emphasizes the fact that what is happening now is clearly reality. Reality is what's going on now. And you can change your reality by changing your now. And there's 3 ways to do that, and we just discussed those 3 ways. So one of the truths that I have found that I want to kind of put, get to the, behind that truth, if you will, as we discussed in the beginning of this video, is the concept of this journey, right? And we've all heard that success clue that enjoy the journey, not the destination. Enjoy the journey. And when it comes to business, we have what we call the grind, right? And many people associate a negative connotation with the grind. The grind is negative, the grind. But truly, the grind, really, when you break it down to its literal sense, is the grind. Something you do over and over and over and over again. And there's certain things in your business that are what we consider money-making activities. That is the grind. You got to do it over and over again, and it produces results. So the challenge then becomes, and the truth of the matter, is finding happiness in the now, finding happiness in that grind, finding some way to identify with that grind, something that keeps you curious and involved and enjoying the journey. Okay? So when it comes to marketing, which is what I do, and I do marketing every single day, and it produces results, because one of the other truths about marketing, guys, is the results you see today are the exact based on the exact efforts of activity you did about 90 days ago, 3 months ago, when it comes to marketing online. Because that's when your efforts begin to get traction. And it's just so amazing, because was told this at the beginning, and literally 90 days later, it became truth. So here's my point. My point is, you need to find, in that grind, whatever that is for you, you need to find some way to identify with it and enjoy it. And for me, marketing is an opportunity for me to get creative, right? Because marketing is nothing more, nothing less than putting a message out in front of your demographic and having them take an action. So if it's an ad, that action is to click on the ad. If it's an opt-in page, that action is for them to put their information into the opt-in page to learn more. And if it's a sales page, well, that action is for them to purchase. So it really becomes this game, if you will, because it's amazing as I get into this space and begin to enjoy the journey. When I put a piece of marketing content out there, it's interesting, because the result is the same. And I can put like 3 different pieces of marketing content to get to that same result. And one of those pieces will be driving like 15 leads a day into my system. 15 a day. Another one could be driving maybe 1 a day. And so it becomes interesting to me to look at the difference, because it's the exact same message. It's the same solution, right? That hasn't changed. What is changing is the message on the front end that drives the traffic. So for me, it becomes very interesting to switch things up slightly and watching these new results, and then gaining the knowledge of what's working gives me more information into my demographic as to what problems they're having and how I can identify with those problems and create the solutions that they're looking for. And then what's really cool is on the very, very back end, as these leads become, or these prospects become leads, and the leads become customers, and the customers become team members of mine. It's really interesting how these team members are looking and using this product and creating success in their own lives, and they all come through the same system. So even though on the other ads they're hitting the same demographic and these folks are not clicking on them, and once you found that resonates and they click and they come through and they're on the other end saying, wow, this is awesome, it shows me that there's so much things you can do on the front end to get that traffic driven in, because you know that your solution is exactly what they're looking for. So I hope this makes sense to you guys, because I consider this the truth behind the secret. The truth behind the secret, right? Where the secret rubber hits the magical road, if that makes sense. So guys, I certainly hope you got value out of today's video, and be certain to comment below, because your comments make a lot of impact for me. It allows me to really hone some of these messages in and speak to you and help you guys on your journey as well, because that's really my mission, is to help you guys achieve success in your lives and create that lifestyle by design. Because you know something? The life you desire also desires you. So I look forward to making that a reality for you guys. Like and share this post, comment below, and I will see you on the next video.